So, it's me, your boy. Let's get started on this all signs reading. See what everyone's energy is like. See what you're doing. See how you're handling this year of the rabbit. Shit has been whack. Yeah, that pink moon. Oh my god, I'm still reeling from the energy. A lot of crazy ass shit has been happening, I feel, globally. So let's see energetically what this has been like for you. What you may be experiencing or what you can expect from all this. Arcturians, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, and concern for others. So, I love this. Okay. That's gonna stay there. Alright, so I like this energy because it feels like you're pretty confident in, like, the fact that, you know, things are, you know, like, you're okay. Like, things are fine for you. Even if things aren't great, you know, circumstances could be better. You feel safe, ultimately, is the best way to put that. It's like, you feel that sense of, like, yeah, let's just continue. Alright, so it does look like things are on the up and up, or looking like they're, you know, you're coming up a bit. With the Ten of Pentacles here, this is kind of talking about, like, feeling abundant, feeling like, you know, a strong presence of your community, feeling like, you know, you have a solid support group, you have people, right? And on top of having people, you also have, like, the resources you need to feel that kind of stability, or that feeling solid, you know, like you're okay. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is like, there's something here that you don't want to walk away from, or something that you want to build on and not abandon. Let's see. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups in the upright is like walking away from something after putting a lot of time and energy into it, you know, devoting yourself to it, and then walking away from it and feeling kind of defeated. But with it in reverse, it means like the opposite, like you want to invest time and energy and things into something, but you don't want to walk away from it. You want it to be the energy of something that kind of sticks. Knight of Swords in reverse. Something you don't... Now I need a clarifier for the clarifier.
Hey Mom, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you know where any gloves on?
Yes.
Where?
Why do you need gloves?
So I don't burn my hand.
Quit playing with fire.
I'm not.
Alright. Okay, Knight of Swords is the card of taking action, right? It's the card of choosing a course of action. And with that in reverse, it's like maybe you're not walking away from something that you should. With the Justice in reverse, I see that there's like some imbalance here or something that's like unfair. With the Seven of Wands, I see like doors of opportunity opening up for you. With the Devil showing up, this could even be like addiction. I'm saying that because it's kind of like that, right? So with the Devil showing up, the Devil represents indulgences, debauchery, addiction, obsession, toxicity, all the things that are not so great. With the Justice in reverse, this is something that steals your balance, or it could fuck up like what you have been establishing for yourself or growing for yourself, right? With the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like you don't want to take action and walk away from this, or you don't want to abandon it. I feel like it could be addiction. Like with the Seven of Wands, these doors of opportunity opening up, it's like you're getting all the signs from the universe. It's like you're seeing it. Like what you're being guided to do, but you simply don't want to because that Devil is just so seductive, right? What's your advice from Spirit? The Empress. The Empress focuses on her responsibilities, right? The Empress is the Divine Mother in the tarot deck, right? With love as her shield. She's somebody who creates. She's very artistic, right? And so whether you're male or female, that doesn't matter. It's about the energy of the card, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine has nothing to do with whether or not you have an innie or an outie, right? It's like, it's its own thing. It's basically the left and right sides of the brain, right? And so the Empress is artistic, right? The Empress is poetic. The Empress brings things to life, right? Births, creations. So this is somebody who can make anything out of nothing, right? And I think it's really calling on you to be resourceful, to focus on the things that kind of ignite your passions, that ignite your inspirations, the things that, that don't feel like work, right? The things that just feel fulfilling to you. How do you get there? You got a lot of air energy in here. Air, fire, and earth. No water. Oh wait, no. There's some water. Alright, I have to go get the fallen card. Ugh. Alright. So. Doop-a-doop. Interesting. So, we have the Star and the Four of Wands that came out. Since you have so much major arcana coming out, I should let you know. The Justice in reverse, Libra energy. The Devil, Capricorn energy, the Empress, Aries energy, the Star, Aquarius energy. So Major Arcana shows up for like big events in your life, right? Life-altering events. Major Arcana is like the main quest, right? Like imagine you're playing a video game. The Minor Arcana is like the side quests or the little detours. It's like the in-between, right? What's interesting though is how you're supposed to get there is follow the light, right? And with the Star card here, it's like the star represents light in the darkness, right? That little glimmer of hope. When we think on this star, this star is also somebody who's in the spotlight a bit. You know, somebody who, you know, you may have a bit of a following or whatever. I feel like you're supposed to really tap into this light energy and really, I mean, if you notice on this star card, you see this naked woman pouring out vases of water onto the earth, right? And that's literally the symbol of Aquarius, because Aquarians are like the emotion bottlers, right? And so you know, water represents emotion. The vases represent, you know, like containing them, right? And it's kind of like what I'm seeing here is kind of like allowing yourself to unleash your emotions a bit or to experience them a bit. Get yourself grounded. Be in the earth with it, you know. Pour your love out onto the earth. I feel that there's, you know, something that you do that benefits not just you, right? We have 4 of Wands. This is the card of commitments. A lot of tarot readers will tell you it's a marriage card. But with my disdain for marriage, I will tell you it is the commitments card. Because I feel, you know, you don't need a government to define your marriage or your relationship for you, right? You don't need a government to tell you that it is now valid in any way, right? You determine that. But this is the card of making a commitment and sticking to it. This is the card of your household. This is the card of, you know, changes there. So, what is this 4 of Wands here for? Three of Cups. This could be in regards to somebody that you've met in a social setting, right? Three of Cups represents like drinking, partying, social events with friends or whatever, but I feel like this commitment, you know, it could be a business ordeal or whatever. We'll get further into that. But it's almost like this energy of you come together with somebody here, whether it's through like a business partnership or romantic or whatever. It looks like in a social setting, with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Cups in reverse. This tells me 4 of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you're not somebody who worries about like money, and like I guess is like you don't. This is kind of like saying that you're probably not much of a saver or a penny pincher or whatever. It's almost like you don't feel like you need to have more than you need, right? Like you're not super materialistic. That's not your focus, right? With the 5 of Cups in reverse, I feel like if you were concerned about an emotional disappointment, the 5 of Cups in reverse is here to kind of like reassure you that that's not what you're walking towards. And also that Four of Pentacles in reverse could refer to the person with whom you're having this connection. It could also say that it's not a business connection, right? Because it's not really involving money. Whatever the case, we'll get a little further into that. Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in the upright talks about heartbreak or emotional disappointment, or, you know, and with the Five of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like saying, like, you're not going to face that emotional disappointment that you might have been worried about or concerned about. I'm hearing like that song, "The Dog Days Are Over" by Florence and the Machine. Three of Wands. This could be something that you've been waiting on or that you had been hopeful for. Something that you had been searching for, right? Three of Wands is all about waiting for that ship to come in, right? That ship that's going to bring in your wish fulfillment. So it looks like you could be attracting multiple people at this time. We have Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands is like getting a communication from somebody, or somebody like kind of extending an offer or an invitation, right? Somebody who's a harbinger of good news, perhaps. With the Page of Pentacles or Page of Coins, this is also like, I see you receiving an offer. Could be in regards to money or whatever. There's a lot of things that I feel like need to be clarified here. So let's see who these pages are. Okay. These pages could be the same person. Is that the case? Hold on. Oliver, stop playing with fire.
I know.
Liar.
I'm not burning myself.
Yeah, well, I don't want you to burn other things.
I'm not. I'm just keeping it on this ring.
Fire signs. That's my little Leo over there.
Sam, but I learned how to control fire, alright?
Learning how to control fire. Okay, so this is a really fucking weird reading. Okay, so let's see. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse, which tells me, yeah, you do attract people from different walks of life, or, you know, like there could be multiple people who are attracted to you, especially with the Star card. You know, it's kind of like saying you're like in the spotlight, you're an attractive person, you're an attractive force, and it's kind of like, yeah, I see this energy that like multiple people or suitors are like extending offers or communications, right? With the Seven of Cups in reverse, though, it's like you're not receptive to most of them, right? And I say most of them because of the cards that follow. But it's like you're not looking at the multitude of people who are attracted to you, or you're not looking at everybody who's attracted to you. You're not taking them all in as an opportunity, right? Because you already made up your mind about something. Right? Here's what's interesting. We have the Page of Pentacles, right? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is you accepting and receiving an offer from somebody, or vice versa, somebody accepting and receiving an offer from you. What's interesting about this is, the Pentacles, especially Ace of Pentacles, it really represents like entering into a new cycle, right? It represents like a new beginning. With the Ten of Cups, this is something that's very emotionally fulfilling for you. This is something that you kind of put on an emotional pedestal. And if you notice, you see these cute little pengies just chilling, kissing in their little castle. It's like, yeah, I just see a lot of emotional fulfillment happening for you. With the Four of Wands, it's like, I do see like a partnership, like a romantic partnership here. With the Queen of Cups, also, it looks like the feelings are very mutual. It looks like, this is somebody who has a lot of feelings for you. What's interesting, though, this is the only deck I think I have where the Queen of Cups is not in the water, right? Which tells me that this Queen of Cups is somebody who's on top of their emotions, not drowning in them, right? Not like being consumed by emotions. This is somebody who's very emotionally mature. They know how to be grounded. They know how to be on top of their emotions. This is also somebody who is very like compassionate and warm, and somebody who has a lot of love to give, right? With the Chariot in reverse, this could be a Cancer, or they could have Cancer anywhere in their chart, right?
Oh, that's so sad. They have Cancer.
It's a zodiac sign.
Well, zodiac signs have dumb names. I thought you found out that they had Cancer and they were gonna die.
Now you know.
I hate zodiac signs. Sometimes I hear something and it'll make me sad because I think someone's gonna die.
Okay, well, anyway, with the Chariot in reverse, this is something that's not... It goes back to the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is something that you're not wanting to walk away from. This is something that you're not wanting to... You don't want them to walk away from you. I feel like this is kind of where you're starting to get the realization that this is somebody that you want to have in your life significantly. And I kind of like seeing the Seven of Cups in reverse, because it's like, it's kind of that energy, like you could have anybody, right? Or theoretically anybody, hypothetically anybody.
I learned how to
But
shoot
you
fire.
you kind of have like, you're like zoned in, right? It's like how I'm seeing it is kind of like just somebody who, like a lot of, who draw, you've got like an energy or charisma about you, like you draw people in, but it's like you're just not giving a fuck about all those people, it's like you're very like zeroed in on what you want. So, let's see. Alright, so we have Five of Swords. What's interesting about the Five of Swords is in most decks you'll see somebody taking swords from like the enemy military while their backs are turned, right? And this is kind of like disarming the enemy. How I'm reading it though with the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in reverse is that like you may be very like quiet about your connection, like almost like you don't want to give people ammunition, you don't want to give people something that they could use to hurt you, or like what is it? It's kind of like just like this energy of like, well, if people don't know about, if you're not like, I don't like saying it like that, but it's the best way to say it. It's like if other people aren't aware, right? Or if you're not being like super vocal about it, like you feel like there's less of a chance of it being like sabotaged or like people, trying to talk it down or whatever the case. It's kind of like you want to keep your business, or you want to keep things to yourself, right? Like I'm seeing this vision of like the guy holding, grabbing all the swords for himself. It's like you want to keep that for yourself. With the Four of Swords, though, this is why I don't feel like it's a combative or like conflict energy. It's the opposite, right? Four of Swords is like getting the rest and relaxation you need. This is like about feeling rejuvenated in spirit. This is about doing self-care shit, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this also tells me that whoever you're fucking with is not a codependent energy, right? This is not somebody who wants to take from you, or this is on the, like, you don't feel, or like there's not like that feeling of like financially needing to depend on each other, right? It's like you guys are both very established in your own ways and you're good. And I think that also is kind of a big motivating factor in this connection, is it's like a connection out of connection rather than out of like, oh, I need this person for survival reasons or whatever. It's like it's more than that. It's like actually the connection that you guys are all about. This person doesn't need you to take care of them, right? And vice versa. You don't need them to take care of you. This is beautiful energy. Six of Cups, you could have a kid. They could have a kid. This could also be reminiscing. This could be somebody that you've known from before, whatever the case. Also, this is somebody that I feel like has like childlike wonder about them, right? You feel like you can be kind of a goofball with this energy. Six of Cups is like the energy of not taking life so fucking seriously, Yeah, we've got Ace of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Something that makes you feel very inspired. This is pretty fucking beautiful energy. I feel like you're embarking, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you're embarking on something very, very new. This is a new connection. This is not like any connection you've ever had before. I bet there are scenarios where you're expecting a certain response or a certain reaction, and then you're kind of taken out of left field, and you're like, wait, it's not like what I've experienced before. And this is kind of a good lesson in like not comparing people or not comparing connections, because no two people or connections will be the same. This is the energy of like, you really feeling like this energy is just very fucking new to you. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is like, I feel that you could be visualizing at this time like all that this connection will be, or all that you will, there's no crazy guy back there, but yeah, it's like you're focusing on like all that this connection will be, how fulfilling it will be. It's like I feel like it already is, but it's like I feel like you're having future thoughts, right? Going back to the Four of Wands, you're thinking very futuristically with this person, like things that you want to do with them, or adventures you'd like to have. You know, the kind of things that you feel are possible to have with them. You know, it's like you're making plans in your mind. Chinamasta. See, going back to the Six of Cups, I feel like you could have like kind of that like thinking on like past connections, you know, or like maybe even unintentionally comparing your past connections with this. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. You shall know true love and freedom. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of telling you to cut any energetic cords that you leave open, right? In regards to like reminiscing and stuff. If you think of it in terms of like quantum entanglement, every time you think of a person, you keep the energetic link to that person, right? You strengthen it. And the less and less you think of them, the weaker the energetic link goes. So I feel like it's really telling you, you know, to try not to dwell on your past connections, or try not to, you know, think on that, because you may end up like manifesting them into your life unintentionally. It's really telling you to cut off the past completely and move forward. But yeah, anyway, that's what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.